Howdy, y'all. This time let's talk about narcissistic supply or narcissistic fuel, what it is, why, and what to expect once you realize you are supply. Starting out for what it is it actually gives a narcissist, it gives them energy. Just like when you first fall in love with somebody and you get that high, that just good feeling inside that puts a pep in your step and makes it easier to get out of bed in the morning, or to jump in the car, drive across town. They get that same type of feeling from different sources, different types of supply from the various people that they keep around them. The scary ones are the ones that get it out of causing damage. Picking a fight with you, just an argument for argument's sake. The type of people that are only happy when they're arguing. But then you see them with other people, and it's not the case. They get along with them just fine. They will actually do stuff for them because that gives the narcissist a different type of supply for whatever kind of need it is that they're looking for in the moment. Because they eventually learn that one type of supply. So if they starting arguments with you, it's hard to go from an argument to you complimenting them. So they learn which sources are good for the argument, which sources are good for the compliments, which sources are good for needing them. The ones with the arguing, you can actually, you'll see them start setting up the scenario for an argument. If they can't just get one from you right away, they'll start setting it up. You'll see the groundwork being laid once you're paying attention. And if you're the person that they like to argue with, and once you learn that, and you go to cut it off, or if you make the mistake of talking to them about it and letting them know, hey, it's kind of messed up what you said, the way I don't like arguing and this, that, and the other, and you think you're going to have a rational conversation, and you actually might get some results from it, especially when you first start learning about it and you confront them about it. They could possibly change for a bit, but I promise you this: they make a mental note. Oh yeah, that works. There is I can always come back to that. Once they learn what it is that bugs you and gets the results that they're looking for, they're going to circle back around. Another type of supply is to get you, or to get a source to be reliant for them, like with money or jobs, anything like that makes them feel like you need them, whether you do or you don't. As long as they can convince themselves that they think that, then that's what you are to them. If you are somebody that, like a kid coming up, you're relying on them for money. Once you step out, start making your own money, God forbid you start making more money than they ever made, they're gonna, good chance they're gonna handicap you somehow, cut your legs out from under you. Then there's having the wife at home. They get a supply from their, one of the supplies of that could be the image of a family to portray to the rest of the world. But everybody in that family dynamic knows once that door shuts, it's not the person that you were just hanging out in public with. They are night and day different, and it's very confusing to understand why they're that way. It's something that's very important to understand and always remember is it's not you. You did nothing to deserve, well, don't know the situation. There is a chance that you retaliated for how they treated you. So, it's possible you could have done something. But that's a whole nother subject on, well, it's your fault for reacting to how I treated you. I have been told that the problem was how I react to when they treat me like shit. But with that said, that is part of the supply. That is what's one form of supply. Think of it as like gasoline, propane, diesel, butane, different types of reactions give them different types of fuel or energy, admiration, acknowledgement. Once you realize that you are supply and you're trying to put a stop to it, the best way to put a stop to it is just no contact. Once you know, you go. Sometimes it's just not possible. And once they find out that you're aware that you are supply, they might, if it benefits them, they'll just cut you out because they don't want to put effort into a situation. They just want it to happen. They want it to be smooth sailing for them. While it will be very toxic and very just blah in your life, for them, you could be one of the most beautiful parts of their day. They wake up looking for it. Start cutting it off, and you'll see the energy just drain out of them. And it's a very gross thing to learn about somebody. But be ready and be aware that when you cut off one form of supply to them, they could come at you with a different tactic. They can start being nice again. They can offer to do stuff for you. But it's going to be a setup to get back to the main supply that you were before you cut them off. And unfortunately, you'll probably fall for it. Hope this helps. If any questions or ideas that you think I might could talk about, I've been going through this my whole life, and hopefully I can help you. leave me a comment. See you, bye.